Make my depth 270 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 265 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 260 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 255 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 250 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 255 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 250 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 240 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 245 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 250 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 255 meters. Dive I.
Recommend lowering all masts and antennas, sir.
Hey,
My
Mikey.
depth 258 meters. Dive I.
18 inches of snowfall. Man. That is a lot.
Make my depth 255 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 265 meters. Dive I.
Okay, looks good. Just stay closer ground.
Make my depth 260 meters. Dive I.
Con sonar, contact, bearing, 221. All stop. Hell my.
Make my depth 275 meters. Dive I.
They detected us.
Con sonar, contact, bearing, 320. Con sonar, I have a new contact, bearing, 224. Designated Sierra, 1. Con sonar, torpedo
Make
in
my
the water,
depth
bearing,
277 meters.
163.
Dive I.
Con sonar, I have a new contact, bearing, 163. Designated Sierra, 2.
Make my depth 279 meters. Dive
Oh,
I.
no. Fuck. No, they got me.
Emergency surface the ship. Chief of the watch out.
Oh no, we've been hit! Where's that? Put it over here! Come on, let's go!
I've lost depth control. We're going down.
That is. Man, look at this. That Brawler... What is a EW aircraft? Do they show us on, boys? It seems like that Orion is coming straight at us. I think we run a Sono Boy. Normally they show up. Now it's over. Now they're going crazy.
Retrieve the port towed array. Helm aye.
Make my depth 015 meters. Dive aye.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 103. Designated Sierra 1. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 065. Designated Sierra 2.
Raise the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Launch tube 5. Aye, sir. Con sonar. Lost the wire.
Launch tube 2.
5.
Aye, sir.
Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 2.
Make my depth 014 meters.
Con sonar.
Dive aye.
Contact. Bearing.
Holy shit.
063.
Launch tube 6. Aye, sir.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing. 0.
Launch tube 1. Aye, sir.
Designated
Launch tube
Sierra.
3.
3.
Aye, sir. Launch tube 4. Aye, sir.
Lower the ESM now. Chief of the watch out. If you're ventilating,
Make my depth 289 meters. Dive aye.
Launch countermeasures. Aye, sir. All ahead flank. Helm aye.
recommend lowering all masts and antennas, sir.
Con sonar. Cavitating. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube
Periscope
1.
is flooded, sir.
Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 3. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 4. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 6. Con sonar. Explosion. Con sonar. Loud explosion on the bearing of Sierra 1. Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Make my depth 200 meters. Dive aye. Make my depth 251 meters. Dive I.
There's no other way. I need to nuke the heck out. I don't know if those anti-air missiles. I have little experience with those IDAS.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 165. Designated Sierra 4.
If they blew anything out of the sky. Yes, we can read that.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Make my depth 271 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 285 meters. Dive I.
Yeah, I broke my observation mast because didn't realize that it's not lowering on the lower all command. Okay, but we have the regular periscope. Unfortunately, I have only one of those anti-air missiles left. So I should have loaded more of them. But considering that we are still alive, I could imagine that we hit some of those aircraft.
Make my depth 280 meters. Dive I.
There was also a loud explosion on CR1, not sure if one of those air missiles, IDAS, locked onto the surface contact. Can I see that here in the mission status? Oh! Nah, we killed not a single aircraft, but we damaged the Tico. And a cruise ship. Ah, damn it, okay. For some reason those IDAS locked onto those surface ships, okay. This is something mode specific.
What the fuck is going on?
Con sonar. Contact. Bearing 247.
Ah, they're hunting us.
I'll stop. Helm I.
Make my depth 290 meters. Dive I.
Guys, and I was assigned for vanilla dangerous waters.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 235. Designated Sierra 5.
Make my depth 288 meters. Dive I.
God damn it.
Make my depth 280 meters. Dive I.
Cool.
Make my depth 289 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 288 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 287 meters. Dive I.
The floating wire has been cut, sir.
Make my depth 280 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 288 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 287 meters. Dive I.
Come left to course 257. Helm aye.
Make my depth 286 meters. Dive I.
Make turns for 1 knot. Maneuvering aye.
Make my depth 285 meters. Dive I.
No, I cannot not see your non-highlighted posts.
Con sonar. Contact. Bearing 258.
Make my depth 285 meters. Dive I. Make my depth 284 meters. Dive I.
Flooding in the torpedo room, starboard side. Radar mast has failed, sir. The ESM mast has failed, sir.
The snorkel mast has failed, sir.
Radio antenna has failed, sir. The periscope is flooded, sir. Flooding in the torpedo room, port side. Port towed array has failed, sir. Emergency surface the
Let's
ship.
check out how those missiles did. Seems like I'm curious how those anti-air missiles did. But getting through here is brutal. I mean, look at that. Look at that enemy composition. I at least could blow out those enemy aircraft. I could torpedo my way through. I think here, did I already launch missiles? They definitely here. I didn't track too close, I guess. That missile was tracking the Orion, but missed. But yeah, too close. Another end here was a beer. Tornado, yeah, good. Tornado is difficult. One of those missiles tracked the Tico and the cruise ship, yeah. Exactly what I didn't want it. Okay. And now we're getting hunted down. That's crazy, Twitch only shows posts I've highlighted. I don't know what happened to you. Why Twitch shadow banned you. But if you invest points, people can read your messages. It's strange. But I don't see any other messages of you. I only see those highlighted messages, yeah. Yeah, here hit the ground, was too close. But it's so crazy that they have such a hard time to detect me if we are so close to the bottom. 3 sonar boys flying everything around. Is there a description of those IDs in that reinforced alert manual? How to correctly use them? But I guess the aircraft there were simply very close. But still should be rather highly agile missiles. Ah, there's a multi-roll missile, okay. 35. Can target air, surface and land targets. Okay, I didn't know that. I was thinking this anti-air only. Yeah, okay, then it makes sense that it tracked sort of surface targets. Was there something about a wire? They told me about something like wire cut. Guided option modeled. I was thinking it is a passive missile. Okay, yeah, be right back, perhaps with another missile. I apologize for the... No, it's okay, it's fine. Yeah. It's what I'm curious why that is happening to you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we will make it through that straight. At least not with that boat. Might check for another mission and then be right back. Or for another game, not sure yet.